Hello, everybody. I'm Zero.
I'm Zombie, and we're being awfully quiet right now, so we're by ourselves. We can be loud.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry,
We're recording this from school, so
yeah, this is a new thing for us.
it's very, very, very short notice.
Yeah, very short notice. So, Zombie, mind telling us what we're doing here today?
They're doing this promotional thing for Injustice: Gods Among Us. In case you've been living under a rock for the past year, it's the new Nether-realm fighting game with the DC heroes like Batman and.
Think Mortal Kombat, but DC universe.
And don't think of Mortal Kombat versus DC because that game was.
Yeah, think Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah,
except DC over it.
It's a T-rated game that looks really good.
Yeah.
The roster is pretty good. And they're doing this sort of death battle inspired thing.
Death match.
It's called the Battle Arena. They basically put two characters from the roster up against each other, and the world votes as to who think they would win in a fight.
Yeah.
So we really have no say. Like I said earlier, whoever gets Batman in this is probably gonna win. But
yeah,
we'll see. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna do a type of draft thing. Since we lack coins.
Yeah, we're
gonna do rock paper scissors to see who gets the first pick.
Okay.
And we're gonna pick three characters from the roster.
Yeah.
And I have the roster list right there. This is the roster as of February 5th when I printed that document. So.
Yeah, and every round has 4 characters, right?
Yeah, each round has 4 characters.
Okay, so everyone should be in it. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And I put an X Factor character because they're still announcing characters. This isn't the final roster at all. So they're gonna if they announce say they announce Aquaman.
Yeah.
And for some unknown reason you want Aquaman on your team. You have that X Factor there so you can pick that character.
Yeah.
I'm probably reserving mine for Raven or Shazam, whichever one comes first.
Shazam.
I like Shazam.
Isn't he Captain Marvel though? Shazam's just what he says.
Yeah, whatever. No, Shazam.
No, he said Shazam to power up.
Fuck you. Whatever. I'm really sleepy. Shazam.
This is morning, if you didn't notice.
Yeah, this is early morning. I'm still eating my breakfast, so if you hear chewing, I'm sorry.
We're unprofessional like that.
Yes, but that's why you love us. Okay. So to see who picks first, it's Team Zombie versus Team Zero. So
yeah.
See who picks first.
Better than that Twilight bullshit.
Yeah, fuck that. On shoot.
Okay.
And best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
So we're not going to be masturbating. It's not what you're hearing. It's just going to be rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Dang it.
Round 1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Dang it.
Yes, I got first pick. Okay.
Dang it, you're going to pick Batman.
I'm going to pick Batman because he is the motherfucking knight. So.
Looks like I'm going to pick Bane then.
Oh, you don't have to pick the person.
Oh, we don't?
No. Okay, also, this is the day the first round is ending. So, the first round right now is Batman versus Bane.
And Wonder
Woman versus Harley Quinn, which is such a weird thing, but...
Oh, okay then.
You don't have to pick Bane.
Okay. I know who I'm going to pick then.
Okay. Yeah, there might be some weeks where, none of our characters are in the fight, but...
Yeah.
We can kind of chit-chat about that.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk very briefly about this week's round. And this is going to be happening over the course of 10 weeks.
Yeah, okay.
So
kind of like a short little video week thing.
Yeah, we're going to put up a video every week.
Okay. So yeah, we'll be able to meet
and it's not going to be...
We'll actually be able to meet every morning so we can actually do this.
Yeah, and this will probably be the longest out of all of them.
Yeah.
So, because this is the introduction. So, and also I forgot to mention, we're still trying to decide what the prize is going to be because we're not doing the bets.
Yeah.
This is going to be a straight up prize. Okay.
Okay. So
I picked Batman, so
I'm going to pick Wonder Woman.
It's nice. Yeah, any of the big 3 like Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman.
You know they're gonna fucking win.
People are gonna vote for them. Okay.
Okay. So let's cross Wonder Woman. Oh, Solomon Grundy's in here. Cool.
Yeah. And if by some unforeseen happenstance that like both people from our team are in the finals, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot to know. Okay, I'm gonna name the cast too, even though I have my team captain, so to speak, is Batman. Yours is Wonder Woman. Okay. I'm gonna laugh if Harley Quinn beats Wonder Woman.
I'm going to laugh too.
Okay. There's Bane, Batman, Catwoman, Cyborg, Deathstroke, Flash, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Harley Quinn, the Joker, Lex Luthor, Nightwing, Solomon Grundy, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And I'm guessing Lex Luthor throws like real estate at you or some shit.
He's in a mech suit, I think.
Yeah, he is in a mech suit. He's in his signature like I'm gonna fuck you up suit. Okay, God, this is really hard because I like a lot of these characters.
I'm surprised you're not picking immediately Nightwing or something.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't want to have like the whole Bat family as my team because that'd be kind of cheesy.
But people like cheesy.
That's true. I'm gonna go with, even though I love Green Arrow. Have you seen the new show, The Arrow?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna go with Deathstroke for my second.
I knew you were gonna go with Deathstroke, the Terminator.
Yes.
That's a silly name, kind of.
It's a great comic though. That whole story arc with.
Oh, hey, without his name, we wouldn't have gotten the cool villain, Slade.
Yeah.
I actually like Slade's name.
They talked to Tara Strong. I think she voiced somebody in the Teen Titans, I think.
I forget who.
Oh yeah, and if you go to the we'll put a link up for where you can vote on the description.
Yeah.
They have they interviewed Kevin Conroy as to who he thinks would win, Batman or Bane.
He put Batman, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he's like, I'm a little biased, but
Batman.
It's fucking Batman, come on. Okay, Deathstroke. And if there's like too many weeks to where like we've gotten flat, we may put a fourth pick.
Yeah. Okay, so me.
Just cross out Deathstroke.
Alright, so many good choices.
And you have to think in terms of popularity too, because like I said, the world is voting on this, and surprisingly, people are thinking logically, because I think Harley Quinn is a more popular character, but Wonder Woman's a goddess. She's an Amazon.
Yeah.
So.
Not sure. In terms of popularity, yeah.
I think people enjoy Harley Quinn more, but they're like, hey.
Probably going to go with the Joker for my team.
Joker? Nah, that's a good pick.
Even though,
in case people are wondering, since I'm talking about popularity, I'm not going to pick Superman because I have morals.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick Superman either.
That's surprising. That's a...
I'll be honest, I have morals too.
Okay. We don't like Superman, in case you can't tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then don't get me started on Superman versus Goku.
Oh god, that was preposterous. Okay. Remaining is Bane, Catwoman, Cyborg, Flash, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Harley Quinn, Lex Luthor, Nightwing, Solomon Grundy, and Superman. Thinking. Like me some Catwoman, but let's see. Batman and Deathstroke are like antimatter and matter. They're like the same thing pretty much. Really want to pick Nightwing, but I don't know. I love Bane, but I think he's gonna get knocked out. And yeah, the voting for the first round ends today.
Yeah.
By the way, so by the time this goes up, the first round is gonna be over. So we're a little late on this. I just got this idea yesterday.
So yeah.
But and I'm also thinking of potential matchups they're gonna do. Like,
I have a feeling they're gonna go with the classic Lex Luthor versus Superman thing.
I hope not. I'm thinking they're gonna do like Nightwing versus Cyborg because they're both Titans.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Harley Quinn's gonna be dead. I know that. Green Arrow, Green Lantern. I love Green Arrow. He's a fucking archer. This is really hard for me. I don't like Flash. Never liked Flash.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was okay.
There's a story arc where like Deathstroke blows out his kneecaps.
Oh wow.
So I know that's the Deathstroke story somewhere where like he's just fucking up the Justice League because I think Superman's like, yo, Kryptonite is kind of toxic and your daughter's gonna die of cancer.
Yeah.
I said Ravagers.
I actually, yeah, I think I remember Linkar actually reviewing that or something.
Yeah.
He was saying how stupidly overpowered Deathstroke was.
Yeah, he is a bit overpowered. I'm gonna go with Green Arrow has no powers. That's the thing too.
But who's more popular?
But some people are thinking logically. Because
Yeah.
like with Bane, everyone's like he can break Batman's back, but like a batarang to the cord and Bane's done.
Yeah. Because like here's the thing. Because people are thinking logically and people are thinking popularity wise. Yeah. It's going to be a mixed bag either way you look at it.
I'm gonna go with. Damn it. I'm sorry, this is taking so long. I'm thinking very long and hard about this. Harley Quinn's not way, Bane's not way, Cyborg's Flash now. Lex Luthor, maybe. I don't like Solomon Grundy much.
Solomon Grundy.
I forgot the rest.
I think it was christened on Tuesday. Married on Wednesday. I forget the rest. I remember up to Married on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. Since he has a show out right now, I'm gonna go with Green Arrow.
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking Green Lantern, but like.
How is the Arrow?
I like what I saw. I saw like the first 6 episodes, and then when I finally caught up, school started.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's still going on, I think, right now. But I have no time to watch it. I think I almost misspelled Green. Yeah, I almost misspelled Green. I was supposed to put 3 E's for some reason.
Oh, wow.
Green Arrow.
So, the X Factor ones, we aren't going to fill those out until...
If you want to do it now, you can.
I'm not going to do it now.
I'm saving mine for, like, if a Raven's announced, or...
I'll save mine.
Say, like, a Dark Side.
I'll save mine yet.
Or, yeah.
Let's see. Trying to think. You got Catwoman, Cyborg.
Captain Ice.
Captain Ice. No, wait, Condiment Man.
Oh, God. I wish
you remember that one episode from the animated series, right?
Yes.
I like that one.
I wish the Riddler would be a character. I think that'd be too many Batman.
Yeah.
I really wish Red Hood would be there, because he could be that counter to, like, a Deathstroke in terms of, like, the gunplay and stuff. Because so far, aside from villains, I don't know. Deathstroke can be a villain and a hero. I think of him more as neutral. He's a mercenary.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm thinking about this. I'm probably going
I was thinking of potential matchups because...
I'm thinking of possibly going with Lex Luthor.
That'd be a good one. You have a lot... You have a good villain.
Yeah. I'm going with Lex Luthor.
The real estate man.
Okay.
You're going to have an whole mountain of it. Okay. So... Right now, as the teams stand, Team Zombie is Batman, Deathstroke, and Green Arrow. Which is a really weird pairing Green Arrow and Deathstroke on the same team. Next is Wonder Woman, because he blew out his eye.
Yeah.
With the arrow. They blow it out.
Yeah.
Shot it out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like, once again, I love DC characters, but I'm not as familiar with like, the story arcs.
The lore.
Yeah, I'm getting there, though. So give me a chance. And then Team Zero is Wonder Woman, the Joker, and Lex Luthor. You're an evil bastard.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and like I said, the X Factor, you can do it any time. Like, say, when they're announcing new members of the cast and you're not really excited about them, you can go, like, say, hey, I want to pick Green Lantern.
Yeah, I'll be all like Green Lantern.
Or Nightwing. Or something.
Or Catwoman.
Okay, I'm curious to who they're going to put Catwoman up against, because Wonder Woman,
Joker, maybe?
Harley Quinn, and... I really wish they did Harley Quinn versus Catwoman, because...
Or maybe Catwoman versus Green Arrow?
Maybe Catwoman versus Nightwing.
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, well... Yeah, and like I said, the prize right now is up in the air. We'll probably have to figure it out by the next video.
Yeah.
But, and they're going to announce the next matchup, so I think after today's.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and our team leaders are in a matchup this week. So it's Batman versus Bane.
And Wonder Woman versus Harley Quinn.
And we spoke briefly, but okay, who do you think's gonna win between Batman and Bane?
I have a feeling it's gonna be Batman.
Yeah,
because he's very popular.
Yeah, he has Kevin Conroy's vote. I mean.
Yeah, if Kevin Conroy's backing him, then people are gonna back Kevin.
I'm sure
Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. And I'm probably getting off flack for this. I'm sure he voted for Obama because anybody he votes for is probably gonna win. Yeah, he broke Batman's back, but he was in the bat suit at the time, but he was very
worn down.
Yeah, but that was part of Bane's really smart too, though, because I think even though he was in this movie recently, I don't think a lot of people give him enough credit.
Yeah, I don't think people give him enough credit.
Because
Batman and Robin kind of ruined his credit. Yeah,
he is a muscle-bound dude, but he has the smarts to match it.
Yeah.
And that was part of his strategy was to, I'm going to send all these, not super villains, super criminals at Batman. That way, by the time it gets to me, he's going to be worn down mentally, physically, and I can fuck him up.
Yeah, and they were all released at once, so Batman had to do multiple shifts, and he had to use all those he made the bad bunkers after Bane, yeah.
Yeah, and I even think there's like it was a while, like before the even Nightfall story started, he was kind of like in the shadows, like manipulating gang activity, but like big time. I think one point Riddler was on Venom.
Oh, wow.
He gave Riddler Venom, and Batman had to deal with that.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, even though I love Bane, he's probably one of my favorite Batman villains next to Red Hood and Ra's al Ghul, which I'm really surprised Ra's al Ghul isn't in this game. Well, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Yeah, if Ra's al Ghul's announced, I'll pick him as my X Factor instead of Raven, even though I love Raven.
I'd probably pick Raven if you picked Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul.
What about Wonder Woman versus Harley Quinn?
I don't know why they paired those two up against each other. Maybe because I know Harley Quinn is very popular, but you ask any, and they're like, they have this thing like, what's the world's voting for, and it's mostly Twitter, and the most casual fan's gonna read the bio because they have bios for each character.
Yeah.
And it's like, she's an Amazon goddess, not made a human, just made of clay.
Yeah.
And then Harley Quinn's just like a psychiatrist who's fucking nuts.
Who can beat stuff up with a hammer.
Yeah, and like, mallets and everything.
Yeah.
But someone made a good point. Tara Strong, she voices Harley Quinn in the game.
Yeah. She's gotten really popular.
She has. But she was saying, Wonder Woman has morals though. Like, so, and the guy interviewing her, and I forget who he was, if he was someone big, I'm sorry. She's like a psychiatrist, so she can play mind games with you. And Wonder Woman has morals, so like Superman, I don't think she kills anybody.
Yeah.
So if she was like laying the smack down on Harley Quinn, she'd be like, you don't want to hit me. Look at me. Come on. And then Wonder Woman would be like, oh, okay. And then she shoots her in the face, but I don't think a bullet can stop a god. So, I mean, I could be wrong. Last time I checked, though, I think bullets and gods were like... I think God cancels out bullet.
Yeah.
For the most part. But, see, I think I'm going to laugh if Wonder Woman loses.
Yeah,
That would really suck for you.
I mean, here it'll suck for me, but I'll laugh either way. I'll laugh either way.
But I think our team should do good this week. Next week, I am curious to see who's going to go up against who. I'm going to laugh if one of Joker goes up against Luthor.
That's going to be interesting.
I don't think they do that, though. I think it might be like... I don't know who Luthor would go up against, because like Luthor and Superman, that'd be too obvious.
That'd be too obvious.
I think it's Bane and Batman, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I kind of assumed.
But it's not Bane and... This was Batman and Joker. That would have been like too hard for people to vote on.
True.
But yeah, so we're going to discuss the results next week of this first round.
Yeah.
And hope you guys enjoy this little thing. It's kind of my brainchild, because we're not really, aside from the marathon, we're not doing much.
Yeah, until the summer, really.
Until the summer, and this is to hold us off. And I am pre-ordering Injustice, by the way, so this isn't just like we're doing this, but we're not going to get the game. I'm at least getting it.
I'll try to get it.
Yeah. It's Nether-realm Studios, and the storyline looks really...
Oh, yeah, I might pick it up for the storyline because they did a good job with Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to vote, you can't vote this week because by the time this goes up, it's going to be over. But at the same token, by the time this one goes up, round 2 should be starting. So,
go vote then.
Yeah, go to the link below, vote for who's your favorite, and I guess we'll be catching you next time on the second round of a work in progress battle arena draft.
All right.
I'm Zombie.
I'm Zero.
Have a good week.
Yeah.
And vote for Batman.
But vote for Wonder Woman.